right. Chat, what up, what up? Welcome in. We went live really quick tonight. Sorry, chat. We got some unpaids available for tonight's breaks. If you guys are interested, let me know. Offers are, we got some really good teams that are sticking up on the board tonight. Really good teams overall. You're looking at the Giants, Malik Neighbors, Bucks, McMillan, Ricky Purcell. 2015 or for 15, we got some 2023 opt. They got some Will Levis. Panthers are up there. Bryce Young, rookies, Jatavion Sanders, Jonathan Brooks. Falcons, Michael Penix Jr. I got the Commanders up and on the board tonight. Chat, Commanders, Jaden Daniels, rookies. And for MLB, we just got 3 left. We got the D-backs. The Padres are up there. And the St. Louis Cardinals. Cannon, what up, brother? Offers, you guys are some dogs. I think, B-Man, I think they're sold. I got 2 floor offers as we started. What? I think I needed exactly 125 tonight on NFL. I think that's what Andrews offered. Yes, dude is an absolute dog. Can I do 45 on baseball? B-Man, I hope you had a great Thursday, yeah. Padres, D-backs. Yeah, I can do that. D-backs, Padres. Yeah. I think we're sold out, chat. Holy cow. Well, that was a lot easier than anticipated. I'm not gonna lie. Let me add them to the sheet here real quick, and we're good to go. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to watch some basketball and get these sold out, which I was not gonna be mad at because that Kansas Arkansas game was phenomenal. There were some really good teams up on the board tonight. Really good. Anders gets the Giants. Malik Neighbors. He's been really good out of illusions. There's been a lot of Malik. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alexa, what is 125 divided by 7? Alexa, what is 125 divided by 7?
125 divided by 7 is approximately 17.8571.
Anders gets Giants. Bucks, Titans, Panthers. You got the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Commanders as well. What a dog, Anders. What do I look like? The world may never know. The world may never know. We only show my face on special occasions. And my man Alex closed out the MLB break. Shout out Alex and Anders tonight, man. The double A's. Taking care of it tonight, man. Thank you, brother. You got a great... I mean, that might be, in my opinion, one of the best batch of final teams we ever had on the board. Almost every team up there has a Chase rookie tonight. At minimum. At minimum, 1. For football. And baseball still has Jackson Merrill live for tonight. That's awesome. And you got Raiders who are crushing it out of illusions. And you got some Mariners. And the Mariners we got 2022 optic. We get to chase some J-Rod rookies tonight. He looks like Max from Guess Who. Is that an insult? I don't know who Max from Guess Who is. Tom Selleck. All right, we're good. Hayden, my man. Long time no see in a break, brother. Alex got Padres, Cardinals. What was the last team on there? D-backs. Uncle Rico? That's crazy. That's crazy. Chat, I'm printing out our sheets, and then we're going to be good to get going tonight. Fun little announcement tonight. I'm here. No, you're happy to be here, Bill. You can't be sad and be here. I mean, you could be. but it's not possible. All right, sheets are coming off the printer. Great break tonight. I'm excited for it. You got some optics, some illusions, some draw 7 or draw 5. Excited for that. For baseball, archives, optic, prospect. A lot of fun tonight, man. And some trivia alongside tonight as well. We got trivia Thursday going on tonight. I didn't put a requirement on trivia tonight. You can have one team and still play as long as you have a team in tonight's break. You are good to compete in trivia. Prize is $15 off any team in any of the breaks for Sunday. Badger, I got him on quad view right now. By the way, Badger, thank you, brother, for grabbing some teams on those unpaid tonight, dog. You and Anders absolutely swept the floor up tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I need to tell you guys thank you more because it's really hard, I guess, over stream to say thank you, and it feels genuine, for me at least. I've seen one Court Kings box, and it was phenomenal. The rest I've seen, great-looking cards. If they come down in price, they'll be worth it, in my opinion. I love Court King's design, though. I think they're really good. Right now, I got the Drake and Missouri game, Utah State, UCLA, and Yale and Texas A&M on. Yeah, that's what basketball's come to recently. It really stinks. Other than totally certified tomorrow night for basketball, that's the best bang for the buck in the hobby right now. And I don't think it's even close. I think those totally certified NBA boxes, whenever I die or whenever cards are no longer relevant, or they fall off the face of the earth, which I don't think they ever will. They've been around forever. But I think Totally Certified is up there in conversation for one of the greatest boxes ever for the bang for the buck. I don't think that's even that hot of a take. I think that is the best box in my entire break career that I've ever laid eyes on. And we've only opened one. I haven't seen the megas yet. How are the megas? I've heard about them. Haven't played around with them yet. I got Alex's payment. Thank you, Alex. I got Anders' payment. Thank you, Anders. Chat, we're good to get ripping tonight. It is our trivia night. We'll ask questions as we go. If we got any first timers tonight, welcome in. We have a bunch of people that hopped in on the football break in the beginning. One auto mim. What are the? Do you know, like, have you opened any yet or seen any get open? What are the odds of like auto to mim? I'm scarred from Prism 2019 blasters. I said one auto mim, and it was like. It ended up being like one auto every 25 blasters. Talking about sweeping the Cubs, got swept. It's a great way to start a baseball season for the Pirates. Come Saturday, oh, it's gonna be a great rip. Post the hits in the Discord when you get it, because we're only ripping one this week on Friday. I did grab more, but yeah, chat. We do have a really cool announcement that I want to announce before we get into tonight's break. I'm giving everybody a minute to get in here because we only got 12. I think we got about 38 something in here tonight. Let me do this. AG's gonna hate me for doing this, but it is what it is. That's a lot bigger than I expected, but it has a border, but it is what it is. Don't forget, we're going to have Zion's on sale here shortly. I've already added it to the OBS. Apparently, there's some updates I need to make to it because there's a big white border, but we'll get that taken care of. If you guys like Zion mags, we will be selling them in bulk by whatever, different sizes, their backpacks, whatever you may need with Zion, with custom labels. However you want to do it, every single one you buy for us, when we first get our first batch, we'll have a Cam's Cards logo in it, which would be awesome. They are cheaper than Zion's actual website. You can get them through me cheaper than you can actually get them through Zion's. Zion, I think, is like $4.99, plus you got to pay their shipping insurance, and they charge shipping. $4 shipped and taxed for each one. So, that's some exciting news. But yeah, Joe, yes, sir. So if we get an NIL or college player, I call them NIL or college, I have this wheel. And we'll spin it. And whatever team it lands on will be who gets the card. So, like, we'll just, for instance, spin. It would go to the Bengals. If we do a bunch of products that have college NIL, we'll put an actual NIL spot in the break. But if it's just like one box with a few cards, we just randomize it. It gives more value to each one of the spots. And everybody likes a chance at an extra card. I would hope so. Maybe not. All right, chat. We're sold out. I think we're good to go. Gave it 10 minutes. Everybody should be in here. We'll go football box first. Then we'll go baseball, football, baseball, football, baseball, football. We'll ask a trivia question in between each box. You don't have to answer, but we'd love to have you participate in our trivia night. It is our Trivia Thursday. Every box we open, there is a giveaway. Guess the team that gets the first rated rookie out of this box, even if you're not in the football break. If you're in the baseball break only, maybe you're none of the breaks, you're just hanging out in the chat. Guess a team. If you guess it right, you win a free pack. We got a half hobby of Optic. We got a fresh box tonight. So we'll ask Alexa for a side. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
A random number between 1 and 2.
Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 2.
2. We're going to the right side. She's embarrassing me tonight. Just embarrassing me off the rip. All right. We should have 10 packs. We'll count them out and make sure. 2023, one of my favorite years because my Carolina Panthers drafted their future quarterback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A perfect half hobby. First rookie is the giveaway. Chat, you guys watching some March Madness? Anybody in here got a perfect bracket still? Did we really lose? We did. I need a new cord. There we go. We good? Chat, I'm sorry. My cable to my phone is starting to go bad, I guess. Okay, it's still connected. We're good. I just flipped the connector out. I'm going to order one tonight after the break. Okay. We're still connected. I'll count the packs again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Tornado in Oklahoma. Well, no. So what it's been doing recently is all like it'll pop back up and then it just appears and it's frozen and it looks like it's live until I move something in front of it. And so I just keep testing it with my hand to make sure it's live. Okay. First rookie is the giveaway, chat. I'm sorry about that. Happened last night for the first time. And I've had a chance to get a new cable. Josh Jacobs. Kirk Cousins, captain in charge. Chad Ryland, Patriots. And a Keenan Allen. I know. It's your first break. Russell Wilson. Oh, I love these. Bijan rookie. Atlanta. Who's my Falcons tonight? Anders. And a Drew Sanders for the Broncos. That's my man, Joe. Joe, are you a first timer with us tonight? Kenny Pickett. Joe was eating those auctions up early. We had one other person that was with Joe up in the beginning, and they never paid, which was a bummer. My man. Joe, where are you from, and what are your favorite teams? I always like to try and get to know the first timers. See, yeah, back in the day, whenever I'd stream, I didn't have my cable taped down. So if the camera got knocked over, it actually would keep recording. And there's an infamous photo of my feet from a break that it pops up in the Discord every now and then. Chicago, except the Cubs. That seems to be opposite. Most Chicago fans die for the Cubs. Who's your baseball team, Joe? I like the Bears, man. I like what they're doing with that football team. White Sox. That's true. Okay. That's a tough one. But I'll never doubt you being a fan when they're great again, you know? DTR, nice one. Tank Dell, nice one. Alexander Madison. For $20 on Discord. Yeah, you know, I respect it, though. As a Panthers fan, we've been bad for 5 years. Give or take. And it's miserable. I can't imagine a Bears and White Sox. I guess even the Cubs have been bad until they won that one World Series. Oh, man. Chicago would be a fun city to visit. I'm in Kansas, so I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no big cities here. And so, you know, I bet living near a big city is freaking incredible. Derek Stingley, Diamond Hand Silver, Kelsey. Joey Porter Jr., he was locked down for a little bit. Kenneth Walker. Wick, how are you, brother? No, yeah, I'd have to work my way up. But I have no intentions in living in a big city. It's too expensive. I like living cheap. Chicago is fun. Joe, this might be a wild question. You joined a break and you weren't expecting this question. Chicago. The best Chicagoan food, like you would say it's a staple of Chicago, where you're from. What is the number one thing you would take with you if you had to leave Chicago food-wise? That like Chicago would be known for. Their pizza, their pasta. Maybe there's a restaurant around the corner that does like a great sub. What would it be? I have never had an Italian beef. They have a place. I've heard of it. They do Italian beef and like cake shakes. I'm blanking on the name of it. I've heard amazing things and I've always wanted to go there. Ringo. Ooh, Texans. That's a nice Red Stars, Will Anderson. I'm a big food guy, and so getting people in the breaks from all over the country is always fun for me to ask like what their favorite food is from their neck of the woods. Beautiful. Texas. I think it's Roger. It is. And we get to chase some CJ Stroud in the remaining packs. Missouri's coming back. I need that. Keaton Mitchell and a Drew Brees. Went to Wrigley for the talent. Last night of our leagues, hammered and celebrating the Hog win. I love it. SEC, it just means more. Although I had Kansas beating St. John's round 2, so. College bars. Mark Burnell. I do not attend the college bars anymore. I'll go if it's like summer. Because it's like the only bar in town and like it's empty, which is always great. But no, not on a, too old. I'm up there, man. Parker. Anthony Richardson. And a DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, post it in Discord. By the way, if you guys are new here tonight or you're watching silently, be sure to check out our Discord. We do a lot of amazing things in there. We do more breaks in there. Way to stay up to date with everything we're doing here at Cam's Cards. We pulled one. We've actually been on fire with Optic. We pulled an out of 11 Red Stars autograph. Then we pulled the Downtown, and then we pulled the case that you got, Anders, the Rookie Kings, which I'd never seen before. They've been good to us recently. Jamar, Tyreek Silver, Stevenson for the Bears, and a Michael Strahan. Is it Malort's that I'm thinking of, like the fast food, Italian beef? Is that what it is? The cake shakes? Is that what it's called? You're in the range where you look like you're hanging onto something. Once you get up in your upper 30s, you can go back. Dorian. Ooh, another Red Stars. Cam Akers for the Vikings. Oh, that's an alcohol. Never mind. Puka. And a Justin Herbert. No, the worst alcohol. Maybe it's that one, but peppermint. What is it called? It's like a peppermint rum. What is it? Rumples. Rumple or something like that. Some people hate it. It's bad. I don't think it's that bad, but Missouri bringing it within 2. Let's go. Jimmy G. Devon, great rook. Diamond Hands Jamar. Jerome Bettis. Rumplemints. Yeah, that one's terrible. That one's terrible. That one is pretty rough. Last pack for the first box of football. Then we got a trivia question coming up. Like I said, there is no limit on the trivia teams tonight because we're only doing 2 breaks. I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy the 2 breaks a little bit more. It allows me to have, feel like I'm in control a little bit more. Maybe 2 breaks Wednesday, Thursday. Add 1 on Tuesday. We'll find out. In the works, Rod Smith. Bryce Young. We gave everything to the Chicago Bears. Hopefully it works out. We basically traded DJ Moore and Caleb Williams for Bryce Young. Joe's probably very familiar with that trade. Sean Clifford and an Xavier Howard for the Dolphins. The 30 minutes earlier, especially on weeknights, is phenomenal. Like, I was able to actually get done last night. And I feel like I can actually interact with the chat and I don't get lost because there's more messages. But you still get, that third break helps with the giveaways and making everything work numbers-wise. Which is why I would add Tuesday, but we'll see. Got to figure out another, maybe I don't know. Another Discord break in on Wednesday or something and move. I don't know. Brainstorming a lot recently. All right, baseball gang, your first box is up. Before we do, it is our trivia night. So I ask a trivia question between each break, or between every box. We have a total of 6 questions tonight, plus a Jeopardy question. Round 1 worth 1 point, round 2 worth 2 points, round 3 worth 3 points. And we'll have a Jeopardy question at the end where you can risk your points. Once I read the question, you have 10 seconds to answer. If you're the first person to answer correctly, you do get a bonus point. That's big. Now, I always have to preface this by saying the chat order on YouTube is a little broken. On your end, you may be first. On my end, you may be third. So whatever comes through first on my end gets that bonus point. The watered down whiskey story is still hilarious. But whatever comes through my end first will get that bonus point. So our first question of the night, you have 10 seconds. Make sure you're refreshed and as live as possible, because those 10 seconds, if you're 3 seconds delayed in the stream, could hurt. Here we go. Question 1. What is the capital city of Canada? Capital city of Canada. My go-to drink is probably Diet and Jack, or Makers, or just a whiskey. That's probably my go-to. I go Diet. I prefer it with Coke, but just to save a little bit of life, you know? And it probably actually kills me more. It's Diet, but save a little around the waist, I guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Closed. The correct answer was Ottawa. Ottawa. Badger. Yes, sir, brother. He's on the board for 2. He's the first one in. B-Matt, second place there, gets 1 point. Oh, you said Ottoman. I knew what you meant. You're close enough. I knew you were typing fast. Bill, my man. Yes, sir. Bill is on the board for 1. And that's all we got right there. All right. Hayden, what'd you say? Tequila water? I've heard that's good for, like, kind of cutting, or like vodka water, but like I don't know if I can go vodka water with like a splash of lime. Chat, we get to give away a lunch box tonight, man. So the first half of this box will always get that big, nice lunch box. Let's see who it's going to tonight. And then we'll split the box. All right, Aaron Judge. The Yankees lose. My Yankees tonight are Anthony S. Anthony, if you're with us tonight, congratulations, sir, on your beautiful lunchbox. You'll be getting this in your mail. All right. Make sure my camera's not cutting out. I'm splitting the packs. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
1, we're going to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, that would be a good idea. If they did a thermos alongside the lunchbox, and then this will go back in the box for the second half break. You guys know how we do it. Welcome to the home of the half hobby. Buy-ins are cheaper, and the ceiling is high. And then this is going to my man on the Yankees tonight. Cool little lunchbox, man. Great collector's item. I love them just to put them up on my shelf. I have some over here on my right. We got packs on the table, so I won't show it, but congratulations. Anthony, is that you? Congratulations, brother. All right, now for the giveaway. Chat, guess a team for the first purple. Is that what they are? They're purple, right? Yeah. First purple card for a free pack. First purple card for a free pack. You don't have to be in the baseball break. You can be in the football chat. Just guess a team. Win a free pack. I bought one of those Tatum lunch boxes so I can display it. Bummed it didn't have a thermos. Dude, that's a great idea. A thermos alongside it. You don't gotta like put like one of the big ones. You can do like a little small one. I think that'd be cool. Especially for like a kid. I bet a kid would love to bring that for lunch. I would love to display it with my cards. I've always wondered what it is about a human that likes to collect things. Is it because we were like hunters and gatherers? Like genuinely, like what makes us like to collect things? I don't know. I've always wondered that. Cam, in our day, they came with it. Oh, did they really? I did not know that. All right, here we go. We are squirrels. Diaz. Garrett Crochet. Austin Riley. Jake Berger. Connor Joe. Purple Edwin Diaz for the Mets. That tonight is my man David. You guessed the Mets are a free pack winner. Tovar. Jaron Durham for the Boston Red Sox. Drake is up 5. Chat, if something big happens in one of these games, yell at me in the chat. I can hear it on my left ear, but, you know, when I start opening it, my brain stops listening to it. Anders, what a dog. Anders. If you guys are a first timer tonight, Anders is hooking you guys up with a free pack of top loaders. Type 1 in the chat and then what team you have purchased tonight so I can ship that with your order. I'm putting them down now, so type 1 in the chat and a team, just one team you bought tonight. Anders, you're a dog, brother. Thank you. Anders, absolutely awesome. Anybody a first timer tonight? Anyone? Hayden? Yeah. Hayden's dreaming. Hayden's been here for years. Anthony on the Yanks. Getting you down, brother. Anybody else? I know Joe is. Joe, are you still here with us? Yeah, because Joe is at, Joe, I got Joe down because I know he's got a couple teams at the top of football. I got Joe down for a pack of top loaders. Anybody else a first timer in the chat with us tonight? My favorite sports team? Ooh, Oklahoma Sooners, Thunder, Panthers. It just depends on the season. Anders, I got 2. Super cool of you to do, Anders. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sir. All right, next pack is up. Greg Maddox, Bo Knows, Josh Young. And if you guys are the first timer, let me know. Maybe if you can't type in the chat, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and signed into a YouTube account. Mickey Mantle, Varsho, Jack Leiter, Satchel Paige, Luis Ariza for the Pods. I have a basement. The whole break, I don't know what you want to call it, foyer section of the basement is like my man cave. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 not TVs, but monitors. I got cards. Got like my helmets and stuff like that. And my cards over here on my desk where I do the auctions at and all that stuff. Little overtime tonight? Why not? Doing 2 breaks in a night. I mean, it helps the overtime go to just the same 2 sports so you get a little bit bigger. Jordan Walker, Mike Piazza, Naoki Uswaya. I probably butchered that one, but it was probably closer than what I've been before. And Aaron Nola, red. Thurman Munson, Yankee. That's beautiful. Out of 50. It's in a really bad spot, but 28 out of 50 there for the Yankees. Beautiful card. I like how it's just like shiny but dull. Matt. There's the word I'm looking for. Matt. That's Anthony. There you go, brother. That's cool. Out of 50. Little red parallel. Throw it up on the podium. Garcia, George Brett, and a Bill Mazurowski. Yankees getting the lunchbox and out of 50 out of this box. First box of the night. Good for them. So Anthony and Joe, how long have you guys been in the hobby, man? You guys been collecting for a while? New to it? Been in it for 30 years? Just getting back into it? What's your story? I collected as a kid, and then when COVID hit, I was starting to get back in the cards like pre-COVID, but really didn't know how to do it. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know where to find boxes at all. And then when COVID hit, there wasn't anything to do with school, and so I kind of dove back in. Or I dove in that way. Altuve, 2 years. I like that. Julian, purple Jazz Chisholm. Yankees getting all the parallels. Ichiro, Curtis Mead, Shota, Mason Miller, Conforto for the Giants. Anthony, I didn't get to ask you, where are you from, brother? Yankees are having a break, brother. They're having a great first box. Where are you from and what are your teams, Anthony? Not into tonight's break, but like who you cheer for. First break hit a 50, bow out of 50. First break for me, I'm a Panthers fan. I pulled a Cam Newton autograph and I was sold. That's all it took. All it took. San Fran, beautiful place. Beautiful place. Expensive, beautiful place. Saw a family member there a couple years ago. He was stationed out there for the Coast Guard, and we were in Sausalito. Beautiful. Just like great weather, great food. Christian Encarnacion Strand, Michael Bush, Matt McClain, Andrew McCutcheon, Josh Lowe, Jose, beautiful, Montgomery, and a Zach Gela. It's Geloff or like Geloff. I've been saying Geloff. It's not. It's like Geloff. Something along those lines. I heard it on MLB The Show the other day. And I've been meaning to try and say it right, but I always forget after the announcer says it how to say it. Throw those up in the podium. All right, we're going to get these wild card packs randomized, and then we're going to do a trivia question. We'll dive in. I've actually not ripped this in a break quite yet. I love wild card, though. Very fun product. We get 3 packs out of this one tonight. Anybody here a big fan of wild card products? I love them. I wish they'd make cards with boxes with more cards in them. Like, throw some base inserts in there. They don't all got to be numbered insane. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to lay them out. We're going to have Alexa pick a number between 1 and 7 on all of them. And that's going to be the ones we get. All right. We'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 7.
Here's a number between 1 and 7. It's 5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's our first one. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 6.
Here's a number between 1 and 6. It's 4.
4? I don't even count that one. That's easy. And our last pack, here we go. Keep them in the same order. 1 through 5. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 5.
Here's a number between 1 and 5. It's 1.
1 all the way at the front. Beautiful. All right, those are our 3 packs right there. These will go to the second half break, or however we do it. Maybe we third it out and do 2 and 2 or whatever. Maybe we do them for overtime tonight. Who knows if we do any overtime tonight. All right, so before I get your guesses for the free pack giveaway, let's do our second trivia question of the night. It's still round 1, so it's still easy. You have 10 seconds to answer. Here we go. What is the only mammal capable of sustained flight? Rereading that. What is the only mammal capable of sustained flight? 10 seconds, chat. 10 seconds. Put your guesses in there. We got about 5 seconds, chat. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and closed. A bat is the correct answer. My man Bell, he's up to 3, got the bonus point. Badger, yes sir. Badger's at 3 as well. Hayden's on the board. Ah, yes, the bat. And then we had one more that got it. BMAT. BMAT, yes, sir. All right. Chat, now for the giveaway, guess the team on this card right here. Oh, they don't actually number these. I love that. Oh, no, they do. They do. We have 7, 3, and 4. We'll save 3 and 4 for last. That's my least favorite thing about Wild Card is they put on the pack what's in there, like the number. I don't like that. Chat, guess a team that's on this. If it's college or NIL, we'll move the giveaway to the second one. And if it's on the third one, then we'll go to the third one. And if it's on the third one, you get college and NIL, we'll just move the giveaway to the wheel spins. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Dude, my brackets, this is the worst bracket day I think I've ever had. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting hammered. Omaha is up 7-0 on St. John's. I know it's early, but that's still crazy. That's still crazy. St. John's is like a defensive lockdown squad. UCLA's thumping Utah State. UCLA's made for March. Drake is up 8 on Missouri. Oh, my bracket. Oh. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Anders going Raiders. I have a 1-1 of this and Bryce Young, and I love it. Whoa. Anthony Richardson. 5 out of 7. If you guess the Colts, you're a free pack winner. Throw it on the podium. All right. Now we get to the out of 4. Man, hoping they lose. The guy I mentioned, no one has St. John's winning. They're losing. Second round exit. Don't take that with a grain of salt. My bracket stinks. What do we got here? Who is this? Carson Beck? It is! Little like heart in the background. 3 out of 4. That is a giveaway card. He is at Miami currently. Did Joe guess it? He did! Joe! I didn't even say it. Joe, free pack winner. Joe, so if you guess one of these teams right, you win a free pack. It's just like a free retail pack, like from a Blaster or a Mega. Depending on what I have in stock on the week. Usually football, baseball, basketball. One of those sports. Share your hit, what you get out of it. If you would, in our Discord or our Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. Great guess, man. On Saturdays, when we do our Saturday breaks on eBay, we give away hobby packs. So if you guys like this hobby pack giveaway game or pack game we're doing, we do it every night on every box. And on Saturdays, we up it. Green Bay. Brett Favre for the Packers. 3 out of 3. Shane, brother. There you go. Beautiful card. Beautiful. Where'd I put the other one? Oh, we got to give it away. All right. Carson Beck is a giveaway. Get that NFL wheel up. And let's spin it. Whatever team it lands on gets the free pack. Yeah, I saw that, B-Matt. The Houston Texans. Roger. There you go, my man. Rodgers getting the Carson Beck. 3 out of 4. I believe his NIL deal at Miami is worth $4 million, so he's not hurting. He's not hurting. Headline is crazy. Media is crazy, man. They'll do anything to get you to click. Golly. All right, chat. Baseball. You guys are back on the board. We got a second half of Optic 2022. Second half. We got the part 2 on the first break. Chat, guess a team. First numbered or auto. Love the parallels out of this box. Really, really fun. Oh, we got to do trivia too in a minute. I'll let you guys get your guesses and then we'll do our round 2 trivia question, which is worth 2 points. Remember, winner of tonight's trivia gets $15 off on our breaks for Sunday. They're available at our Discord channel. Any team you want, look at them. They're $15 off for you if you win tonight's trivia. We have a hockey break Sunday, which is our first ever hockey break. Should be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that. We have a football break and a baseball break on Sunday via Discord. It'll be live streamed here on YouTube. You just got to join our Discord to be able to claim a spot in it. They're buying now. You don't get a bid or anything. You just grab your spot. You can pay as long as you pay before Sunday, which is awesome. I love the Discord breaks, man. I love them. I love them. Oh, yeah. You know me. I'm bidding on that. If I can get a loan of about $849,000, I think we can get there, Butterbean, to tie it. Hockey break will be at 6:30 p.m. Central. Sunday, we start a little bit earlier than on the eBay nights because we don't have to run auctions, which is phenomenal. So it gets you in bed sooner. You're not up late if you're on the East Coast, and I know everybody's going to be up probably Monday morning. So I think that Skeens is incredibly... It might not be overpriced because there's never been one like it before, but man, if it reaches $1 million, let's just say it reaches $1 million, what would Ohtani's be if he had one of those cards? Obviously, he wasn't a rookie when they did the pro debut patches. 1.5, 1.4. I mean, that's crazy. I think that'd be the third highest selling or second highest selling modern baseball card ever. That's incredible. Okay, question 1 of round 2. These questions are now worth 2 points. And Drake won. I'm sick. Here we go. This ancient city of Troy, famous for the Trojan War, was located in which modern-day country? Wimby went for A60. That's crazy. Who's got bread like that? Who's got bread like that? Why ain't they sharing with me? Get those guesses in, chat. Get those guesses in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. And closed. B-Mac got his answer in time. The correct answer is turkey, turkey, turkey. First correct answer, my man. Bill. He got 2 for the correct answer and 1 for the bonus. He's up to 6. Bill. He's cooking tonight. He's cooking. And then we had, B-Mac got it right as well. He's up to 3. All right, let's get into these optics. First numbered auto is the giveaway on this one. Jose Siri, Seth Beer, Cower, beautiful lights out refractor, and a Pete Alonso bomb squad. Brian De La Cruz, Mookie, Stanton, LA on the prospects. Oh yeah, Reds. Gordo. Gordo's an absolute dog in picking the teams, man. That's sick. Dude, he was skinny. That's awesome. That is awesome. I did those. Yeah, that was the last one. Okay, cool. Does Ellie sign? I knew he was in the set in a rare form, but does he sign in the set or no? Does anybody know off the top of their head? He does? Let's go. Okay. Salvi. I remember someone in the chat was telling me that, but I don't want to advertise and not double check it. Who's Ellie? Otto. Byron Buxton. Beautiful refractor. Max Scherzer. New York. Vlad. Bryce Harper. Out of 49. Oh, man. On card. Red. That's pretty. Milwaukee. B-Matt. B-Man, I'm just saying that one might be worth a a Zion if I had him. They were unpaid Magic tonight, man. Beautiful. 38 out of 49. Aaron Ashby. Great autograph, by the way. You got to give props for props to do because people can't sign these days. Aaron Ashby, 38 out of 49 on card. Throw that up there and a Juan Soto for the Nationals. Nice hit. All right. Omaha is giving St. John's a first 8 minutes of works. Luis Gill, I'm sorry. Duran. Taj Bradley refractor. I'm telling you, these refractors are just so well done. O'Neal Cruz for my man Hayden. Hayden's rocking the Pirates tonight. There you go, brother. Hayden, you going to any Paul Skeens games this year? Opening day by chance? I think you're the lone Pirates fan in the Discord. 5.1 on the autograph for Ashby. It's a weird one. I see where you're at with the 5.1 on the rating. It's a weird one. Because if you gave that to me and said, read this, I'd be like 4.4 kind of thing. But also like the flow of it, the expansion of the space, I like. It's not like a straight line. And so I'm up there in about a 6.7, I would say. 6.7 on the rating of it. Just because the A's are massive. They go high on the card. It fills that white spot really well. Yeah, no, I see exactly where you're coming from on it. It's one of those cards where the autograph, it's one of those autographs that has to be on the card. If you just saw that on a hat, you'd be like, what in the world? Raymond, Matt Chapman. Ooh, what do we have here? Thomas Szapucki. Out of 125, New York. AG's on a bill. AG, there's no way you're a Pirates fan. Actually, no, he might be. He has tried to... he might be. And a Dustin Harris rated prospects. Gavin. Domingo. Babe Ruth. I'm putting that podium. That's cool. Silver. And a Luis Robert splash. I don't know how I did not know this for certain. AG, what is the story between you becoming a Pirates fan? Portillo's! That's what it is! That's what I wanted to try. Yes! Portillo's was the restaurant I was talking about. Joe knows. Joe knows. That's what it was. Portillo's. That's what it was. Castro, Zach Gallen, Manny, and a Kyle Lewis. Marty, you got to talk to the Braves mean. They won't be nice to you. So you grew up in New York, one of the biggest baseball states in the country. Yankees, Mets, tons of teams in the area. I guess Pittsburgh might not be too far from you. There we go, Marty. There we go. There we go. That pack wasn't wanting to open for me. Chat, I learned something very petrifying today. Matt Verling, Tyler O'Neill, Splash Bryce Harper. That's pretty. Refractor and a lights out DeGrom. If you guys remember the whole debacle of the kitchen sink here was backed up and they had to like clear the pipe all the way to the main. And it was like a 4 or 5 day ordeal and like a 2 week getting it fixed. So you have renter's insurance when you're renting. We're out here only for a couple of years for school. My renter's insurance expired in January, and the mailing address to let me know was my old address. So I had no idea until, I don't know, yesterday that my insurance was not active and that I was not covered. So if that pipe would have ruptured, it was right above my entire brake setup. The entire brake setup would have been underwater. I got bailed. Bailed. So that was fun to figure out. Say ya, Suzuki. Teoscar. Quan, nice one. Robert Poson. All right. It's trivia time. Our next question's coming up. Actually, I'll read it while I'm top loading these cards. Why not? Round 2, question 2, worth 2 points. What is the only planet in our solar system that rotates on its side with an axial tilt of about 98 degrees? I almost turned to the mic row. You're not wrong. You're right. I don't know if it's ROE or ROW. All right, get those answers in. Next box up is our Half of Illusions. All right, time's up. Sorry, chat. People seem to be confused in the unpaid, and I don't know why. Here we go. Correct answer was Uranus. Hayden, first one in. He gets 3 points. Badger, yes, sir. He gets 2. He's up to 5. Teo, absolutely, brother. This chat, I'm not gonna lie. This game is neck and neck, especially going into round 3. Uranus. B-Matt is on the board. He's up to 5. And then Garrett. Yes, sir. Garrett, you liking the show, man? I have played maybe 3 games. Bill, oh, did I not put you down for points? Hold on. No, I skipped over your name. You were third. Bill, I'm sorry, brother. Thank you for letting me know. You're up to 8. Sorry about that, sir. I literally just skipped right over your name. I'm glad you caught me. I was trying to cheat. All right, our current leaderboard, I'm just going to show you guys now because we are it is neck, and neck. Bill's 8, Badgers 5, BMAT's 5, Hayden's 4, Teo's 2, Garrett's 2. I mean, literally with the last round being worth 3 points each, and it can get up to 4, it can go any way and any time. And the Conquest right now, I like that. I've heard they're adding new cards, but I haven't had a chance to even look at them. And then March Madness is on, so I don't know when I'm gonna, play it. Football Gang, one of my favorite products right now out. These have been loaded with hits. All the lotion. I actually have been wearing lotion. Funny story. I've been wearing gloves, literally just latex gloves, 24/7, or socks on my hands. And it's actually helping a lot. Like a crap ton. My hands actually feel soft for the first time ever, and they don't feel like they are a dry lake bed. No, actually. It's the only thing that helps right now. I sleep in petroleum-filled socks. Not even kidding. Like on my hands. It's that bad. Yeah. The sweat is what will ruin it. So I will lather petroleum on. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Bill. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
There's a number between 1 and 2. It's 2.
2, going to the right side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chat, guess 18 for the first numbered auto or mem. Not baby oil. I'm not crazy. Petroleum. What's the brand? I'm blanking on the brand. Chat, guess 18 for the first numbered auto or mem. Vaseline. There it is. Bro. No such thing as a normal conversation with chat. Just not a chance. No, I mean, I guess I let it off by saying I'm sleeping with socks in my hands. So I kind of kicked off the non-normal conversation. I'll take some blame there. Teo, thank you. Teo keeping it normal with me. Yeah, loop socks doesn't sound great either. Chat, if you guys are first timer, I promise it's not this weird normally. I might be lying a little bit, but all right, here we go. My one complaint is they always have the first 3 cards upside down for no reason at all. Teo, that's an investment I should make. Some googly eyes. Laporta. That's going to get twisted so quick. Christian Watson. Whoo! Michael Penix auto Anders. And a Jaden Daniels for Anders. Oh my goodness, what a back-to-back. Oh my goodness. First auto, Atlanta. Unpaid Magic. They didn't pay for their team tonight. And they hit the unpaids and Anders. Gets a Penix auto. And then right in front of that was a Jaden Daniels. And they didn't get paid for tonight. And he picked them up on the floor. No one grabbed them on the unpaids tonight. If you guys want to pick up an unpaid, be sure to join the Discord. ! Discord. We always have some great teams on there. And then for the Chiefs, an illusionist, Patty Mahomes. That's a great autograph, might I add. They might have wanted to go with the thick pin right there because they got a lot of space. But Michael Penix, first one of the year. First Michael Penix auto I think we pulled this year. Maybe not. I might be shortchanging us right here, but Anders, have a pack. Yes, sir. Oop. Malik Neighbors. Nice one, Giants. Were they unpaid too? They were. CJ Stroud, second year. Jalen Wright for the Finns. JJ McCarthy to 175. That's my man Badger. Badge, beautiful red. And what we got here, Jared Goff, amazing. Vikings, unpaid Magic as well tonight. I believe. I'm 99% sure. Beautiful. All right, all right, all right. Unpaid Magic, gentlemen. No, Vikings. Vikings didn't hit the unpaid. I'm lying there. It was Patriots, right? I might have it backwards. It's been an hour. Thick Penix. You know, I'm not lying. Beautiful Jared Goff on the amazing regular styles. That's right. Bill grabbed Patriots. That's why they were in my mind. I was happy when I saw Bill hopping on the NFL tonight. Now we got to get you a Drake May right here. We've hit every quarterback. Vikings were the unpaids. Okay. Vikings and Commanders. Ramadre. If you guys ever want to pick up extra teams in the breaks, ! Discord in the YouTube chat. We'll get you guys a link to join our Discord. It's free to join. Would love to have you guys in there, man. It's awesome. AD Mitchell for the Colts. Bobby. AD again. Out of 449, the Colts. Beautiful. Who are my Colts tonight? Back to back. Badger. And then we got an Illusionist. Trevor Lawrence. Great looking cards, man. I love these acetates. Chat, don't forget, tomorrow night we're running Try Breakage. Try Breakage tomorrow night. NFL, NBA, MLB. And if you win 4 teams on eBay tomorrow night, you get a free hobby pack. That's simple. Another way we're giving back to you guys, being a part of our breaks, man. Some of you guys might win 4 teams in a break typically. Some might not. Some might buy 3. You can buy 1 NBA, 1 MLB, and 1 NFL, and then 1 more team in any of the 3 breaks, and you get a free hobby pack alongside your order tomorrow night. Just make sure they are on eBay. That offer does not extend on the Discord. I sometimes will. Sometimes I don't, but eBay tomorrow night. Get yourself a free hobby pack by winning 4 teams in tomorrow night's breaks. And we got some good ones tomorrow night, especially for the NBA group. Jordan Love. Roger Staubach. Jalen Polk for the Patriots. Nice rookie wide receiver. Calvin Ridley, the 449, Tennessee. Anders again. And for the Carolina Panthers, Xavier Legette to 199. Anders, beautiful acetate, sir. Bill, I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. My idea is either I bring it back on Thursdays or I add a break on Tuesdays and make Wednesday like baseball, basketball night or something like that. I'm not sure how, but I'm trying to figure out a way to put another basketball break in the week. And so it's just not just Friday, Saturday, because that's not enough. Unpaid Magic badge. Let's go, brother. Bijan. Atlanta. Chris Godwin. Bo Nix for the Broncos rookie. That is Joe. There you are, brother. Kenneth Walker to 50. What's our last one? A little Drake May for the Patriots. I think we hit every rookie quarterback in that half hobby. We hit May, we hit Bo, we hit Jaden. We didn't hit Caleb. Caleb was the one that didn't want to pop out. And Caleb is like actually pretty common, it feels like, in this set. Oh, yeah. And what's crazy with Illusions is we opened that last box Sunday. And I think in our box, we total had like 3 autographs and 5 mims. 3 autos, 5 mims. And we're advertised 3 autos, 2 mims. So they're really loaded boxes. Unless we just got a really lucky one. But in 2023, the same thing was happening. My extra cash. Butterbean, always want you back, brother. Hope you can get in soon, man. All right. Here we go. We got to run a trivia question. Here we go. And then we'll do our prospect second half hobby. This 19th century novel was originally published under Elias Bell. I don't want to pronounce that wrong. Ellis Bell. And tells a tragic love story set on the English moors. This 19th century novel was originally published under the Elias Bell and tells a tragic love story set on the English moors. I have no idea what this is. Not a clue, to be honest. Teo goes, nope. Yeah, I have no clue either. Not a clue either, my man. About 5 seconds, chat. 5 seconds. Get those answers in. Three, two, one. Last call. And close. The correct answer is Wuthering Heights. W-U-T-H-E-R-I-N-G. I'll accept Wuthering Heights as well, or Withering Heights. First correct answer. Garrett, I like the answer of Frank. I like the answer of Frankenstein. B-Matt was the first correct answer. He gets 3, and then 1 for the bonus. That's 4. Bill, he gets 3. 1, 2, 3. He's up to 11. Hayden, yes, sir. 1, 2, 3. He's up to 7. And Badger, he's up to 8. There we go, chat. We have one more question after this box, and we'll do Jeopardy. Is that like a popular box or something? Or pop? Never mind. He answered Frankenstein. I thought he had the correct answer. I was like, man, he knew that quick if he answered 10. I have no idea what that even is, to be honest. Omaha is hanging with St. John's, chat. 20-19. Chat gets a team for the first autograph pulled for a free pack. First autograph pulled. Tomorrow night, we got 3 good ones. Remember, we don't have any breaks on Saturday. So that means tomorrow night is going to be Free Hobby Pack Friday alongside a Chaser Chest giveaway. So we're going to be loaded tomorrow night with giveaways. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll do, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll announce it for sure tomorrow. But we have Illusions and Topps Finest. Those are 2 great boxes. Prospects, Double Stadium Club, a quad boxer for MLB tomorrow night, and then for NBA. Totally Certified makes this appearance. NBA is back. Grab a spot in the NBA. I won't be breaking Saturday. I've got to go to Kansas City for a friend's birthday. So I won't have any breaks Saturday night. A little bit of a short week this week. Gonna go out there, go golf. Maybe golf, I don't know. Watch some March Madness. And then I'll be back on Sunday. Restock my top loaders real quick, chat, while you guys are guessing a team. I'm going to try. I haven't golfed since last year, but I'm going to try. If I had a backup breaker, you know, we'd still have breaks, but it's a one-man operation. Plus Brighton. Can't shortchange Brighton. RWD, how are you, brother? Double Braves fans in the chat tonight. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, top loads are restocked. RWD, did you see the news? I figured you'd be a big fan of it. All right, here we go. 11. I love it. I love it. Angel Martinez, Guardians. Mitch Jeb. K. Denton Silver. Seattle. This is the double-hander. Gerangelo. I'm not saying the last name. No way. Kirsten. I thought it was autoed. At a 199. Tyler, there you are, brother. What is... Oh, UC San Diego needs to get it together. 8-20. Carson. Roca Forte for the Royals. B-Matt out of 199. That's a double auto night for my man B-Matt tonight. Coming into Thursday with some vengeance. We're due for a Texan. Brando Maya for the Yankees. And a Nick Kurtz for the A's. Got to pronounce that one. Living like Gordo. That's a new quote. Put it on a shirt. Living like Gordo. Living like Gordo. Chat, we want to do any overtime tonight? I know Anders is ready to rally the troops. I don't think I have any donations tonight, but it only takes a couple to start the ball rolling. Next pack. If you guys guessed the Royals, you're a free pack winner. We got a Joe Ventaro. Travis Banana. We're calling him Banana. Dylan Cruz. Beautiful Washington. Blake Burke. Vance Honeycutt for the O's to 25. Beautiful. That's going straight to the podium. Ivan Melendez for the D-backs. Badger. The D-backs have not been on the unpaids in forever. And they sat there. Badger cleaned him up on the floor. Bang. He gets an Ivan Melendez auto. Kemp Alderman. We pull his autograph. Bryce Matthews. Rentaro Sasaki. This is a randomizer card. He's with the Stanford's Cardinals. Gabriel Hughes and Orion Johnson. Ivan out of 25. Honeycutt. I'm not sure what makes it out of 25, other than it maybe being a refractor on the parallel. I love these prospect boxes, man. Numbered and auto in every pack is just awesome. Just awesome. And then we'll give this one away right here because I know he's a pretty big prospect. Shout out to Gordo for letting me know that. Putting me on. Right here, Marty. This is it. This is it. Eddie Reinders. Sean Sullivan. We got a Ping Kyle DeBarge. Sean Keys to 299. Toronto Blue Jays. Girk. Put a soft sleeve on that. Andrew Walters for the Guardians. Corn Dog in the Discord gets an auto. This one is out of not numbered. I'm not going to lie. I thought Andrew Walters was a Brave, Marty. And I was about to get excited for you. Did he not used to be Braves? Am I crazy? Or is there another Walters I'm thinking of? Or he got the very similar name for the Braves. Luke Keeschel. And a Nate Dom. Out of 25 dominations, pink. Where did I put it? Maybe a little pink. And like they got a certain hue on it. Wall drop. That's who I'm thinking of. You're right. Hurston. I think that's who I'm thinking of. Hurston, wall drop, wall to prep. They got a lot of guys that have a W last name. All right, let me ask a trivia question real quick and we'll randomize it. I bet it's hollow silver. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's got to be. Because it's got the silver outlining. But it only has pink when you get the right light. All right, chat. Round 3 trivia question here real quick. Then we'll randomize this card and then we'll do our Jeopardy question. All right. Last question before Final Jeopardy. Here we go. This Renaissance artist is credited with painting The Birth of Venus, which depicts a goddess emerging from the sea on a shell. A little bit of a tongue twister there. And then we'll give this card away to a random team. Who's this guy, B. Riddle? B. Riddle, how you doing, brother? 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. And closed. The correct answer. Sandro Botticelli. Botticelli. Bill. First correct answer. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 15, commanding the lead. B. Riddle gets 3. B. Riddle, you're on the board for 3. Yes, sir. Hayden. He's up to 10. Man, it's going to be a very big Final Jeopardy right here for the $15 credit. Send more drugs. So I see the expiration. It's in Florence. Oh, for real? RWD with the flex.
The C is a CH sound. Sandro Boncelli. Well, why did they not spell it with CH then? That's their own fault, you know? I'm kidding. All right, chat. Here's our final scores right now. Let me know how many points you guys want to risk. Anybody can win as long as you got a spot in the break tonight. One team is all you need. $15 credit for any of the Sunday breaks this Sunday only. This Sunday only. Does not extend the next Sunday. Only this Sunday. I got hockey, baseball, football. B-Mac goes all in. He's got 9 on the board. Badger all in with 8. No way. Bill's going for 15. He's all in as well. Hayden, how many you want to do? B. Riddle's all in. Hayden, my man, Teo and Garrett. Teo goes 1. I like that move. You never know. Hayden goes all in. Garrett, you here, brother? Let me know. You're going to donate your points to charity, so Garrett's risking none. All right. Chat, everybody's got their answer in. Our final Jeopardy question. 10 seconds on the clock. Here we go. This mathematical sequence begins with 1-1 or 1, 1. And each subsequent number is the sum of the 2 preceding numbers. It appears in nature, art, and even the stock market. What is the answer? 10 seconds, chat. While you guys are answering, I'm going to give this card away here real quick on MLB Wheel Spin. When the wheel finishes spinning, that'll be 10. Yankees get it, and time. The correct answer is the Fibonacci. I butchered it. Sequence. I think we asked this one before, and I kept it in to see who was here that might remember the answer. Badger. Let's look at our board here. Badger had 8, risked 8. He ends with 16 plus the 1. You know that is 17. Badger finished with 17. Hayden, yes, sir. Ends with 20. B-Matt, yes, sir. He had 9. Ends with 18. Bill had 15. Ends with 30. And that takes us down to the final leaderboard with the winner of tonight, Mr. Bill. Bill, you have won trivia tonight, sir. Any of those breaks for Sunday on any unclaimed team, you have $15 off. You can only use it on teams that are like as of full price. You know, you can't negotiate a price and then get the 15 on top of that. $15 off any team for the Sunday break. You can grab a $15 team and get them for free. Awesome stuff, man, Bill. Congratulations to our winner tonight. Great game of trivia tonight, man. Yeah, so it's only available to use on those Discord Sunday breaks. RWD, I'm trying my best out here, man. I'm trying. Who is the MLB Will? Yankees? I do as much as I can. I promise. Absolutely. But it has to be used on this Sunday's breaks. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. Oh, stop it. All right, chat. We doing any overtime tonight? Are we good to wrap it up tonight and watch some college basketball? I'm ready and down for whatever you guys want to do. Backyard Breaks isn't even partnered up with Zion. Come on now. I don't have any Mo's in stock. I might have one baseball. Let me check. Oh, man, I got one. B-Matt, I have one baseball Mo City left in stock. It is the last one on the shelf. It was in the very back. B-Matt! MLB game got an extra box. My brand evangelizing. I mean, I got to give flowers where flowers are due. You and RWD put me on those big time. The whole CamFam on them. But now I can get them to you guys for cheaper than Zion. 40. 40 for the Mo City. Never. Phrases I heard tonight. That's got to be a new segment. It's only a little pink. Go all in. Wrap it up. You missed. Oh, RWD missed the socks and all that. You got to go back and watch it a little bit earlier. My man B-Matt has added a box to the baseball break tonight. A baseball Mo City. Owe me. Well, nah. B-Matt, thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, here we go. Baseball gang, let's get... Ooh, Yankees. I like the yellow on top. I think these are the ones that someone in the Discord was looking for. That's Anthony on the Yanks. There you go, brother. Austin Wells, yellow rook. Josh Young for the Rangers. Jackson Holiday. They were the Gravity Packs. That's where they were from. Those are Gravity Pack exclusive. That's what it was. Jackson Holiday for the O's. Ellie De La Cruz, Reds. Soto, Extra Fractor, Yankees. Beautiful. Michael Harris, Braves, rookie. Marty, there we are. Skeens for the Pirates. Nolan Arenado, Topps Gold, label the 99 for the Rockies. And the last one. Oh, we got two. Game worn. Tanner Scott. Who is he? Marlins? Marlins. All-Star game patch. Wow. Worn during the All-Star events. Wow, that's awesome. Marlins. B-Matt. That's sick. Holy cow. And for the Arizona Diamondbacks, some more unpaid magic tonight. Brandon Faddet, on-card auto. Badger, how many did you get more than one autograph? Yeah, you did. I'm looking at it. They sat on the unpaids into the final three. You picked them up and you got double autos on them. Badger, congratulations, brother. Little sugar on top. Little sugar on top. No, that was for the break, Marty. That was from B-Matt. If you guys see B-Matt in the chat or in the Discord, make sure you guys tell him thank you. He bought that entire box for everybody in the break tonight. That's super awesome. Bought the entire box for everybody in the break. Shout out B-Matt. Oh, B-Matt, yeah. I feel like I probably should say the full names. People probably get confused when I just initiate. All right. Any more overtime ripping ships, or we good to shut her down and recap? A good guy for a Phillies fan. That was a great Mo City. I need to order more. I'm completely out. I got 3 basketball ones left in stock. 3 left in stock for basketball, and then I can order some more. Marty's going to take some offense to that one, B-Matt. Marty's a Braves fan. I'm kidding. All right, here we go. Let's recap it off tonight. Lot of autographs, which is always great. Chat, don't forget tomorrow night's breaks, free Hobby Pack Friday. Man, if you guys are a first time tonight, thank you guys so much for joining. Hope you guys had a great night. Welcome to the home of the half hobby. Tomorrow night's free Hobby Pack Friday. If you guys win 4 teams on eBay, you get a free hobby pack with your order. Not only do we have football and baseball tomorrow night, we have basketball as well with that brand new totally certified box, which is incredible. I'm really excited for that break. Grab a spot, man. There's probably going to be some great deals on the eBay in the month of March. Don't miss out on them. And get a free hobby pack. I might have some additional giveaways on top of tomorrow because we don't have any breaks on Saturday this week. So we also might have a Chaser Chest giveaway going down for you guys as well. So that's awesome. A lot of stuff to do tomorrow night. A lot of big breaks. You got March Madness and a Cam's Cards break. You can't go wrong. Hope to see you guys tomorrow night on the eBay. Go check out the auctions. They are live right now. Like I said, quad box for MLB tomorrow night. Quad boxer with a whole hobby in there. I don't know if you consider it a hobby, but it's
about as close as you can get because it's not retail.
Here we go, recapping Munson. Great night for the Yankees. Great night. Anthony, great pickup, man. Great team to know tonight. Will Anderson, Travis Kelce, Jalen Polk. This is fire. Michael Penix out of 299 autograph. I mean, that's sick. That is sick. That's an unpaid Magic card tonight. Jose Siri, Anthony Richardson, Xavier Legette, that was numbered to 199. Little Jaden Daniels, Quan, rated rookie, Bryce Harper, O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates, Carson Beck, that went to the Texans, Edwin Diaz. Yeah, I did say, yep. I did say that. Devon, Puka, Bijan, AD, Malik, Aaron Ashby to 49, red on card. That was sick. Brett Favre, 3 out of 3. Jack, if we pull another Harden autograph, I'll be shocked. Anders did the math, and apparently there is 50 James Harden, roughly 50 total autographs in the entire set of James Harden. And I got one that was out of 10, and then Gorzo got one that was out of 15. Drew Sanders. AD. Look at that JJ number to 175. Great night. Say ya. Matt Verling. Castro. Babe Ruth. Duran. Otto. Jackson Cower. Christian Encarnacion Strand. Geloff. I think that's how you say it. Zach Geloff. Jazz Chisholm. Cam Akers, red. Anthony Richardson, rookie. Tank Dell, rookie. Out of 499, Calvin Ridley. Trevor Lawrence, beautiful card. Jared Goff on the amazing. Jalen Wright. Patty Mahomes. Thomas Zapucki. Probably butchered that name. Luis Gill. Taj Bradley, rated prospect. Ellie, rated prospect. Jose. Curtis Mead. Shota. Naoki. I think is how you say that. Bryce Young, Carolina. Woo! DTR. Bo Nix. Nolan Arenado. Ellie. Sasaki. That's going to the Yankees. Yankees have a night. If you guys don't know about Sasaki, I learned about him a couple days ago. Shout out Gordo. Not going to act like I knew it before for him. Big old prospect out of Stanford. Big prospect out of Stanford. And for some reason, he found his way in this set. Honey cut to 25 for the O's. Drake May, rookie quarterback. Jackson Holiday. Gerangelo, the double-handed pitcher. He throws, okay, double-handed. Get the jokes out. He throws with his left and his right. Kenneth Walker. Caden. See, you guys have got me so worked up that everything I say, I think back in my head. I'm like, how can this be twisted? In double-handed pitcher, I saw the jokes coming from a mile away. Austin Wells. Roca Forte. Tanner Scott. Ivan Melendez. Brandon Faddet. Amphibious. That's a new one. Does it say amphibious? No. Double-handed catcher. You know, Michael Carter. Juan Soto. Ambidextrous. Josh Young. Andrew Walters. Not on card. Auto. Paul Skeens. Sean Keys. Dylan Cruz. Angel Martinez. I am waiting for the double auto with Dylan Cruz and Skeens out of this product. Chat, that is all we got tonight. Great stacks tonight for a 2-break night. Really even as well. Chat, we're back tomorrow night. 3 breaks. NFL, MLB, NBA. Go grab a spot. We don't have any breaks Saturday, man. So get your teams tomorrow night. Don't miss out. Take the night off Saturday night. Let's have a night tomorrow night, though. Have a night on a Friday. Take the short week. Go big on the Friday, chat. Have a great night. Be a light in the dark world. Make somebody smile. And don't forget, I know I need to cut the borders off. Zion and Cam's cards. Yes, I made the logo. Yes, they don't know about it. Don't care. Have a great night, fam. Go watch some basketball. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace!